Does this sound familiar? As a kid, I worked in the garden with my dad and saved up $50. The first thing I did was go and get my favorite toy with that $50. The next day, I earned $100. Now, did I save that extra $50? No, I went and spent it all on an extra toy. This may be a story of back when I was 12, but this is how 90% of people spend their money. Trap 1. Pay yourself. It's called lifestyle inflation. It means that when your income grows, so do your spendings. It's also one of the main reasons why most people will never escape the middle class. Here's an example of someone who has better money management. After receiving my paycheck, the first thing I do is set 30 to 40% of it aside into my savings account. Then another 30 to 40% goes to my investing account. Now, all that's left over I can use on my wants and needs. Paying yourself first is a powerful method for growing wealth. Maybe it won't add up to much in the first few months, but think about what kind of money you could have if you only set aside a small portion of your paycheck every month. I like to use the rule of 3. It means splitting your paycheck into 3 main regions. Invest 30% to 40%. Allocate a portion to index funds like NASDAQ or S&P 500. These funds can grow around 10% annually, essentially letting your money work for you. That $100 that you set aside becomes $110, and the snowball effect begins. Savings fund. 30% to 40%. It's important to always have money on hand when something comes up. Whether it's house essentials or crucial expenses, you'll have a cushion to fall back on. Personal needs. 40%. The remaining 40% is the part of your income you will use for your rent or mortgage. It also includes your daily needs, and what's left can be spent on fun stuff. If you like to invest and take more risk, you can invest 40% and save 30%. If saving is more your thing, do the reverse. Trap 2, not investing. But it can even get crazier. Let's say instead of saving $500 each month, I invested it in the S&P 500. The average return of the S&P 500 over 1 year is 8%. After only 1 year, I would already have $6,480. Already $500 more than if we would have saved it. After 10 years, that $500 a month I set aside would have grown to a spectacular $120,000. In 50 years, you would be a multimillionaire. Of course, it is better to save money than to do absolutely nothing and spend it all.
Do I hear one? 100,000 and $1.
But for those who want to get out of the middle class and grow their money passively without having to worry about losing it all, the S&P 500 is an amazing option. Another reason 90% of people never make it out of the middle class is because they are not ready for emergencies. Once an emergency happens and they don't have enough money right away, they will start digging into their savings or having to sell their investments just to get out of the nasty situation. That's why having an emergency fund is so important. I recommend having at least 4 to 5 months of your average monthly income saved up somewhere in a savings account, so you are ready for situations like that, and so you won't have to sell your car, house, or other investments. Lastly, I would like to talk about growing your income. The majority of people will stick to their 9-to-5 job and stop looking for more ways to earn money. That's where you can take the lead. Trap 3. Never wanting to learn new skills. Most people get paid for their time and not for their skill. If you learn a good skill that you can sell, you won't have to give up valuable time for a minimum wage job. A lot of companies are looking for people with specific skills. Here are some of them. 1. Video editing. A lot of companies need good video editors for their marketing. It's something you can easily do from home after your regular job. 2. Graphic design. If you can learn how to create good logos and other graphic designs, then you are literally on the way to paradise because you can do this everywhere. The only thing you need is a laptop. 3. Web developer. People who can program high-quality websites for companies are very wanted in the industry. Thanks to the power of the internet, you can learn all of these skills from the comfort of your own house. Trap 4. Have more than one income stream. Here are some good examples of some diversified income streams, but of course, the more the better. 1. A job. A day job brings cash in every month, especially in the first few months or even years of your journey to escape the middle class. This will come in handy as it allows you to consistently invest and save. 2. An investment portfolio in index funds. An easy way to create passive income is investing in index funds and high dividend paying stocks. 3. Side hustles. Side hustles are a nice way to bring in extra cash on top of your regular job. It unlocks money that you would otherwise not have access to. Hopefully, we've taught you something new to make a better financial future for yourself.